Howdy, this is Tom the Disabled Prepper. Welcome back. This is a quick little additional presentation on CBD oil as an herbal supplement. This is bits and pieces of information that I've gleaned out of the research I've done in regards to CBD as a treatment for my autoimmune disease. Now, the primary reason I take this is because of the aches and pains within my body. The autoimmune disease I have causes a chronic, which is a full-time 24/7, 365, dull, deep, bone-deep ache within my bones, just constant. The CBD oil is outstanding at eliminating that dull ache. The other objective I hope to achieve is to eliminate the sharp joint pain that I also get from this autoimmune disease. The CBD oil is not as effective at the sharp joint pain relief as it is at the dull bone ache relief. So, CBD oil is taken from hemp plants, specifically cannabis sativa, from the flowers, the seeds, and the stalks or the stems. Hemp is a bioaccumulator, which means that whatever is within the soil of the plant, it is drawn up through its roots and brought up into the flower of the plant. Now, most people know the flower of the plant because they smoke it, the pot, marijuana. That is caused by THC, a psychoactive component of the plant. CBD oil is another active component within the plant, but you can actually physically separate the CBD from the THC. And so consequently, you can use CBD oil without a psychoactive element. The downside of having a plant that is a bioaccumulator is if that plant is in toxic soil, whatever is toxic within that soil is gathered up into the plant and brought up into the flower. So if you use CBD oil from a plant that's been grown in toxic soil, you're going to have toxic CBD oil. That's one of the reasons why I like Lazarus Naturals, is because they publicly display the third-party testing they do on the plants that they use, showing that there's no heavy metals and no toxic chemicals in their plants, and therefore none in their CBD oil. The reason I bring this up is CBD and its cousin, hemp oil, have become so common you can actually get this at grocery stores and Walmart and things like that. So I want, what I've gleaned, as I say, from my research, is that hemp oil and CBD oil, while cousins, are not the same thing. Generally, hemp oil is a lower potency, lower quality oil that is taken primarily from the seeds and stalks of the plant, whereas CBD oil is taken primarily from the flower, the seeds, and the stalk. The highest potency and greatest quality of CBD oil is from the flower of the plant itself. That's why the cheaper stuff that you'll get, say a $10 12-ounce bottle at Walmart versus a small bottle of 30 capsules for $50 or $65. It's because of the potency and the quality. Now, I've done some experiments on my own, and I have been able to achieve similar relief results using strictly just hemp oil, the cheap stuff, which most people always look at the price point. Most people will look at the price point and say, I'm buying the cheapest stuff because it's going to be the same. Well, I'm presenting this information so you know that it's not the same. So for 75 milligrams of capsules that I have to take to achieve the results I'm currently seeing, I have to take 2 tablespoons of hemp oil. So similar to fish oil or fish capsules to get omega vitamins, the hemp oil, of course, is somewhat difficult for the body to digest because it's an oil. And I have found that using just straight hemp oil, I have a tendency to belch and have the constant taste of hemp in my mouth when using strictly just hemp oil. I do not experience the same thing when using CBD oil, at least not at the same level. Another thing is hemp oil, being a very, very common thing, is mass produced, and as I've said already, has lower potency and lower quality. Also, you have no idea, and it's not published, where those plants were grown. They could have been grown on toxic soil, and you very well could be ingesting heavy metals or toxic chemicals by buying this super cheap hemp oil. For those who have to look at things only as a price point and not from a purity or quality standpoint, then there's not a lot I can defend. You're just going to have to buy the cheapest stuff, which is going to be the hemp oil, and you'll have to take the chances that you might be ingesting toxic chemicals. For those who want to have and need to have a higher quality, higher purity product, I would recommend Lazarus Naturals, because they do publicly publish the results of their third-party testing showing that there's no toxic chemicals in their product. Okay, so that's pretty much all I have at this point. I have some more research I've done on various different products other than just CBD oil and hemp oil, and I'll present that in another chapter. In the meantime, keep your nose in the wind and your eyes along the skyline. Until we meet again. Bye.